Press begin to go.
So on the break, during the sacred time between episodes that we cannot show you, Dave talked about how this game is basically Grunty's Revenge all over again. How it's just kind of samey, and it's not hard. It's not necessarily even bad. It's just kind of there, you know. It's pretty much it.
Being there.
Yeah, like
it's like Peter Sellers.
All the other Sonic games were they were all good. None of them were bad. They were hard, and you got frustrated a lot. But they never actually crossed the threshold of being a bad game. It was never like unfair or anything. It was just really hard. Yeah. This one is just kind of bleh, you know. Oh look, it's the same thing we just did. We're gonna do another one right here, aren't we? Yes, we are. See?
Yep. Oh there yeah.
We go. Oh, look at that manta ray. Oh, dude, I'm on the boat. Jump up here. Let's go for a sail.
Yeah, that's not a sailboat.
No,
I was talking to some guy about sailing today.
Were you?
Yeah. Trying to fix his Zodiac, which is a dinghy.
Is it a dinghy?
Yeah, it's like a rubber dinghy.
Oh, we sank the ship.
Yep.
Oh, R.I.P.
Man, I miss sailing. I used to bitch about it all the time, but you know, I really.
You're with your parents, man. Like.
Yeah, you know, if I had my own boat, I think I'd be a lot happier.
Just like want a boat. You're like Patreon goal, buy Dave a boat.
Yeah, buy me a laser.
Oh, it's like an airship.
Do you know what a laser is? That?
Yeah, it's when you shoot someone in the face.
No, a laser is a smaller sailboat that's usually used for it's usually recreation, but it's also people race them.
You want to recreation ourselves up this hill?
Yeah,
thanks.
Man. I would love that. I would super love to recreate my ability to go up hills.
Oh, speaking of people that you've talked to, whoa, I'm a giant.
Hey, my giant croco man.
I'm just gonna clip through the fucking ceiling. That's no big deal. Yeah, speaking of people you've been talking to, you just came back from your grandparents, right? You had some kind of funny stories to tell them about that shit?
Oh, right.
Oh,
I met their neighbors.
Dude, whoa, those rings flying! Oh
my god! Yeah, I met their neighbors.
Oh shit!
They're friends of their neighbors. Oh my god, Dad, would you let me collect and stop being a derp? Like, why is he such a fat, useless fuck?
He's not fat. He's just tall.
Yeah. So these people, my grandparents live near Ottawa, so like capital and.
The capital of Canada.
And there's a part of it called the Ottawa Valley, and it's like farmland. A lot of there's like German immigrants. So these people, they grew up on farms, and they're telling us stories like one time, and they'd be like egging each other on too. Yeah. So the guy was telling us a story about when he was a kid, and he's talking about kids today and all this kind of stuff. He's like, oh, well, the kind of stuff we got up to was pretty bad. So he's like, yeah, when I was a kid, I was playing with matches, and I kind of accidentally lit fire to my brother's mattress, and then he went downstairs. He ran downstairs and hid behind their cook stove. That's how long ago this was. And he kept saying like, "No one will ever know" in German. He's just picturing this kid rocking back and forth behind this cast iron stove, just saying "No one will ever know" in German. So his brother woke up because he could smell the smoke, and then he took the mattress and fucking threw it out the window.
But why would he like say no one will ever know? Because people obviously know what happened.
Because he's a little kid, he's in denial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. We should really just be like, oh no, fine, no, because you're just so blatantly in denial that it just keeps coming out like that.
Well, usually I actually kind of made foolproof plans, if you recall.
Oh yeah, well, you were a freak of nature, so.
Yeah, I was like, when I went to go like fuck with somebody, I was like, I need to make sure that I can't be caught.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I got hit by an enemy. What was the next thing that your friend said? Whoa, we're all going down now.
He's like, and this other time, we took it. Okay, so there were farms. So they had, you know, those haystacks you see in the farmlands where you go by, because it's hay season, right? So they can get the hay, put in the silo, and feed the.
Dave, can you fucking come with me, please? Dave, thank you.
Whoa! They could feed the cowmen.
Whoa!
What the hell was that?
That was physics.
That was fucking terrible.
Okay, stop. Well. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So they took this hay pile.
How are you flying suddenly?
I'm just holding it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they took this hay pile and they kind of before they actually put the hay down.
Yeah.
They made like a frame with just wood. And so they made it like a little clubhouse that can go inside, and they have like a fort and whatever. They can just hide in the hay, and just do their own thing, whatever kids did back then, you know, besides doing all the drugs and the stuff and the sex and the beer and the badness.
And the badness.
Yeah. Anyways, his brother went and was like, oh, it's cold tonight. I'm going to build a fire.
You just flew us into the sky. Nothing up here anymore.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god, it's a never ending.
Whoa.
Yeah, so his brother built a fire next to this haystack.
Yeah.
Right next to a highly flammable haystack. Can you imagine that? So then they found him. They found him hiding next to the house. And there's this giant, like, 10-foot fucking flaming monstrosity of hay. Can you imagine if he'd been inside of it? He would have been cooked in there.
Yeah.
Like,
why did he do that?
Because he was a kid and they're stupid. And they didn't realize how incredibly flammable hay is.
It's like, oh.
This is before, you know, helicopter parents, right? So they're like, yeah, the kids, the kids will be fine. Kids are kids. They'll light fires. They'll like throw firecrackers. They'll you know, kick the neighborhood dog up the anus.
Up the anus. Okay.
Okay, so then there's another story that the lady was telling us about the time where they went to the grandparents' farm and they had to feed the chickens, and her brother's like, "Oh, I don't know what the kind of food to give the chickens." So he took the eggs that had been laid that morning and he took it to some of the feed, which is kind of like obvious. If the feed's already there, then why the hell would you even need anything else? He took the eggs and he and the lady, they cracked the eggs into the feeding trough, along with some water in the feed. They're trying to force chickens to eat their own young, because obviously the chickens are going to do it, and they're stupid. Yeah. I got to see, like, she keeps chickens in their backyard, and I mean they're kind of amusing, charming in their own way, I guess. But they're stupid as hell.
Yeah.
But there's one limit they're not going to take, and that is eating their own goddamn young.
Well, they don't really count as young because they're not like, there's no like little baby chickens in there.
They can still tell. They can still tell.
They can still tell that was their period. Whoa. Yeah, up the other. Here we go.
Yeah, they can still tell. So what they're doing is they've taken the chickens' heads and like forcing them into the trough. And then their uncle found them. and she's like, my uncle never swore a day in his life until that moment. And he's like, holy fuck. It's like, Oven Scheiße and mein Gott. And like just starts freaking out in German. And it's like, oh man, what if your grandfather finds out? And he's staring and he's like going into the chicken coop. And then they just take the opportunity and fuck right off, of course. So they take her to, like, she goes to her grandfather. She immediately blames her brother for everything. Because it's her and her little brother and her older brother. So the older brother gets all the fucking blame.
Yeah.
So the grandfather goes and starts, I guess his name was Darwin, and because it's like German, he couldn't really pronounce the W, so he said Darwin. So you see this old man running around the farmlands, just screaming the name Darwin. And the kid's up on a hill and he goes and hides in a tree. It's after midnight.
We're going backwards, Dave.
I'm sorry. Basically, like, this picture's this old German guy yelling at a kid up in a tree until like 2 in the morning.
Wait, did he know where he was?
Yeah, he was up in this hill, but he couldn't get to him. So he's just like yelling at him to come down.
Wait, so you can see him?
Yeah, so you just talk to him like, look, what you did was wrong. But I mean, like, okay, you might have given him like a spanky or something. Because, you know, like old school parents, and they're like, oh, well, you know, kids, you need to beat your kids to keep them in line, which isn't really true. I'm sorry.
You almost beat get the fucking.
Dude, the mic. You can't have the mic.
I didn't like hit you.
No, but your hand.
I was close, but you know what? I'm precise with how I hit you. I've done it for so long.
Oh wow!
I've done it for so long.
Is this the episode we're talking about my abuse?
Basically,
like they had fucked up childhood.
So wait, how are the chickens then in the end?
Oh, the chickens?
Yeah.
Oh, they got fed. And
weren't like the chickens like okay? The chickens had their head dunked in water feed and their own eggs.
They didn't hold them down until they drowned or anything, but yeah, they weren't too happy about it.
It's like, eat it. Why do you think it was a good idea to even try that?
He's a kid. He was just dumb, man.
It was the amazing arena. Aren't you fucking amazed by this shit?
You know, it has been proven multiple times that people are getting smarter and smarter with every generation.
What the fuck is that suddenly?
It's radar. Oh, ring, you took me and gave me away. Oh, ring. O-ring. Wait, O-ring's a real thing.
Just wait.
Oh god.
So this whole story wasn't even about your grandparents, just like your grandparents' neighbors who were insane.
Yeah. Oh, they're hilarious, man.
Let me kill this guy. Got him.
Just not try to kill anything anymore. You just lose all our goddamn rings. You piece of shit.
Fly up. Fly us
I'm
up.
trying.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Go this way. Go this way.
What the hell?
It was like a delayed reaction because the 32X's pour everything.
Poor you and me for playing this garbage.
Just gonna fly us up? Yeah, you don't even need platforms. Just fly the whole
Hi,
way
my
with
name
fucking
my name
Charmy.
is Mighty the Bee.
No, it's Charmy the Bee. Mighty's the Armadale.
That's right. I'm Charmy, and
Should I get this?
I'm an alcoholic.
Oh, it just moves you. It just moves you through the whole
moves
level.
you through the only enemy in the entire fucking level.
Oh, there's a button. Whoa, time's going. See that timer? What did the timer do for us?
I don't know.
Dude, this is so stupid.
Dude,
It's going down. It's going down. It's going down.
Going down at the speed of sound.
It's just like a fucking jet plane just blasting off directly into the ground, just explodes.
Speed of ah!
Oh, another timer. This is going faster. Let's wait it out. See what happens when you hit the next timer. I bet at the end of this timer, the episode's gonna end. What do you think?
Doubtful.